Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We got a new tank set up here that I've been working on, about a week old. It's going to be a shrimp tank, hopefully. I got some plants set in there trying to get growing. But I noticed the other day, we have a little intruder here. I posted it on TikTok. I asked everybody what they thought it was, because I wasn't for sure. Turns out, it's a nymph of some sort. I looked into it and it looks to be like a damselfly nymph. Damselfly nymphs apparently are very bad for a shrimp tank. They'll eat the shrimps and different stuff like that. So I got to get him out of there. But what I have plans to do is set him up a small little his own tank. Not really a tank, but an ecosystem, if you will. I've got this little Tupperware container here. I'm just going to use it, plant a few things in there, and then try to catch him up. So in my little fish closet here, I got some gravel sand mixtures from the creek from a previous tank that I've broken down. We're gonna get some of it. Clean it off a bit. Okay. And here we have a little green water from a small pond I have outside. If I can do this without making a mess. That looks about right, as far as substrate goes for now. Here we have a little ecosystem in a jar I've built about 5 years ago. There's dwarf hair grass in there. We're just going to pull from there, get some of this grass. There's the grass we pulled out. Now obviously that's too big, but we're going to cut it down a little bit when we get it in the jar. But for now we're going to break it apart into a few smaller pieces. Now what I like to do is use water. Makes it a lot easier. I don't know if I can do this with one hand though, so I'll be right back. What we're going to do is we're going to place this in the water. I'm going to gently pull on each of these different strands. Try not to mess up the root system too much and do that right there where we accidentally pluck the root off. Alright, well that's about as good as it's going to get. We've got about 3 different pieces here we can use. 3 to 4. We'll go ahead and get those planted. Alright, we got our grass. We're going to go ahead and plant that now. Like I said, this is way too big. So what we'll end up doing, folding it over, burying as much of it as we can. We have our grass planted now. Now comes the fun part of trying to catch the thing. Now, I don't think you can see him here. It's hard to get a good shot of him. He's on the other side of this log here, and we're going to see if we can't net him out or catch him, one of the two. So we caught him. What I had to do was pick up the log he was on and pull a piece of moss off of there. We added a little bit of the water from the jar that had the grass in there, just to give him some microfauna to eat on for now. And we'll check back in here in a little while with him. Y'all have a wonderful day.